All right, now to a story that we have been following here on News Nation. Two gorillas at the world-famous San Diego Zoo Safari Park have tested positive for COVID-19. Both of the gorillas were tested last week. They were showing symptoms. It is believed they contracted the virus from an asymptomatic zookeeper. This is the first of its kind instance. Until now, there were no known cases of the virus being passed on to the apes. To help explain what all this means, tonight we are joined by conservationalist Bill Toon. He is the founder of EcoLife. Mr. Toon, I appreciate your time tonight here on News Nation.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
Let's start with what prompted you to test the gorillas for COVID-19 in the first place.
Well, let's be clear. So I was not at the zoo. So my organization, EcoLife Conservation, is a separate organization. But the zoo officials heard the gorillas coughing and showing symptoms. They did a fecal sample on them, and either 2 or 3 of the gorillas came up positive for that. And yeah, this would be the first known instance of it transmitting between humans and the great apes.
Do you know how they're doing?
Yeah, as of today, they seem to be doing well. And I want to be careful about speaking too much for the Zoological Society. I worked for them for 35 years, but I'm no longer in their employ. So my interest here is that I work closely with mountain gorillas in Uganda, which are very endangered. And the fact that this virus within the gorilla population now is significant that they can get it, in that the mountain gorillas are exposed to a lot of tourists in Uganda, and there's only 1,000 animals left in the world.
Yeah, so walk us through some more of your concerns with the wild gorilla populations, given what we know now about these cases. What are your greatest worries?
Sure. So gorillas share about 98% of our genetic material, of our DNA. Which means that we can share many diseases, things like mange, common colds, and that sort of thing. So it was always suspected that COVID may be transmissible between us. And because of that, when COVID first broke out as a pandemic, the governments in Uganda, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo closed down gorilla trekking to the public. In those countries, you can pay to go in and be very close to these gorillas in the wild. And they closed it down out of fear that the gorillas would get sick. Now they've reopened. In June, there was, for the first time in many, many years, there was the poaching of an adult male gorilla in Uganda as a result of the loss of economy, the loss of funds from lack of tourists. So there's been tremendous pressure. They've opened it up to tourists again. It'll be interesting to see how we respond here to this. Should COVID get into that wild population, it could be an enormous threat. And the work done at the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park could be absolutely critical in helping us to understand how to deal with that.
So what is your message as far as precautionary measures that we should be taking, not only in the wild, as you say, but in zoos and safari parks like the one in San Diego moving forward?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting that this transmitted at the safari park. Many, many years ago, when I was very young, I raised a lowland gorilla there. And at that time, we never wore any PPE. There was never protective equipment worn. These days, it's very customary for all the keepers to wear protective equipment around the animals. So I'm not quite sure how this transmission occurred. For people tracking gorillas in the wild and visiting them, I would encourage them. This is really hard to do, but try to keep your distance from the animals. Part of the excitement is getting close to them, but that's the greatest threat. Wear a mask. Don't go in if you think you're sick, and just take all the cautions that we should be taking here at home so that we can get this under control and get our economies and tourism and all the things that we need going again.
Well, we certainly appreciate your time. Bill Toon, founder of EcoLife Conservation. It got our attention today. This is something I didn't plan on talking to anybody about, gorillas getting COVID-19, but here we are in 2021, and we appreciate your passion for the gorillas. Thank you again.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me tonight.